Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon. It's Citizen7, and we are here playing Darkest Dungeon. It's the Wizard School. It is about 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday night, or you could call it Monday morning, and I am eating a delicious homemade from scratch brownie and drinking a very over-the-top White Russian. And just enjoying myself, so I think it is time for us to have another horrifying quest. So we have basically nothing in the way of rewards, but we could go anywhere that we want. We could go to the ruins, the warrens, the Weald, or the cove, and you know we're staying away from that horror beyond horrors. Currently. This is not a bad team. McGonagall has just a little bit of stress. What is our stress? 22. Let's see exactly what the situation is here. It looks like Mad Eye could use a little bit of stress relief, and we have the money. So there's no and Ron Weasley also 44. I don't know. I could take him out with 44. Let's sort by stress. Hagrid is getting treatment. Sirius is at 37. I could take him out again with 37. We don't have to worry about that yet. But Mad Eye I don't want to take out with 64. He definitely needs to spend a little bit of time. So let's send him to the gamble hall. What is his He's sickly, but he doesn't have anything that, you know, necessarily makes him more likely to lose money. So let's send him to the gambling hall, and we don't have enough to upgrade any of this. So roll those dice and see what happens. Now, as far as what we are striving for, we need to upgrade our I mean, the guild is not super high priority at this point, because we can upgrade at least to level 1 skills. But this is our blacksmith. We need to be able to start upgrading our armor, and for that, we need deeds. And the place that we're going to get deeds is going to be more of the Weald. So, I'm pretty sure. Yes, so we will be going to the Weald. This will be a medium, our first medium, and we can get some crit dice for the Jester. Those are cool little dice with tally marks on them. D12s there, from what it looks like. 12-sided dice, you don't see those used very often, but we will get 6 deeds at the very least, which will take us to 8, and hopefully we'll find a couple more as extras within. And Harry Potter has seen nothing horrific, and get us to 10 at least so that we can choose to get our first level of armor or our first level of weapons. Now let's consider who we would like to take with us. Excuse me. We have Ginny Weasley and Remus Lupin, our new Remus Lupin, who have never been out before. Now, Ginny has Pick to the Face, Shadow Fade, which moves her back in the line, Poison Darts, and Toxic Trickery. I like Pick to the Face. Poison Darts is good as well. And Toxic Trickery, I mean, having the ability to cure Blight is actually going to be very good for going to the Weald. So let's get her Flashing Daggers. I like Flashing Daggers a lot because you can hit two enemies with it. But let's put her in the third row. We will take Harry Potter. Harry Potter here will make a nice front line for us. And shall we take our terrifying Remus Lupin? I think we should. I think we should do this just for the sake of it. I mean, we've never seen what he does before. Let's put him in the second row. Those of faith have. Harry Potter will not serve with this creature. Interesting. Because he's God-fearing. He refuses to fight with Remus Lupin. So I think we're going to have to skip him this time because I don't see anyone else that we would put in the front line. We usually would use Mad Eye or Hagrid as our frontline soldier, so we do need Harry Potter. So we'll have to go without our crazed guy, and I guess we could take let's take Sirius Black instead of Ron. So, and I'm cool with taking McGonagall. I'd like to take Hermione, but Hermione is busy having her disease cured, so we'll have to wait on that. And I guess we will take McGonagall. We will make the I thought for sure, yes, we do have the blinding guess. So since we're gonna put her in the back row, we will take away Incision and put her, give her blinding guess, so that we actually are useful from the back row. I think that'll do just fine. This seems like a good team. Now, our one change that we are going to make is we'll go to the guild, and we will buy Ginny the ability to use flashing daggers. Here we go. And we will take away Shadow Fade, which moves her back in the line, and give her flashing daggers instead. So she's much more powerful in the third position now. And this is what we're going to set out. A decent amount of money. Hey, firewood and camping. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. We know this. Alright, we've done this before. And it looked, we've got a shovel, an antivenom, and a holy water. Probably because these are things that we found and then not used. But anyway, we're starting out with these, so I'm very pleased. On a long quest, we're gonna take 20 food. I think that's really a wise choice. Let's see. Night blindness, unquiet mind, fragile. This is, if it's too bright, don't like that. Slow draw. God, make slow draw. Okay, so nobody right now is eating extra food, so that's good. But we do want a decent amount because we're taking a long one. And we've got a shovel. We're going to the Weald, so I'd like to take a medicinal herb and maybe an extra antivenom. I'm tempted to take a key. You know, maybe we don't need an extra antivenom because we have... She can cure her own poisons and you can cure poisons. Let's live dangerously and take only one. And we'll take a key instead of the second antivenom. Just as a just in case. Alright, so I think that will do us. And it's time to embark. This is really delicious. I wish I could share it with you.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Alright, so with 13 rooms, we can skip 2. Now, this is not a great map layout for us, because it's going to require a fair amount of backtracking. So we do have to go down here at least 1 room deep. I think we'll go 1 room, and then we'll see what, if we get a scouting chance that informs our knowledge a little bit, then we'll make a choice on whether to continue or whether to go back. It's already taking a little bit of stress. We found a bag, so let's open it up. Sacks, contents, 100 gold. You know, it's not a lot, but reasonable. Now let's see if we have a fight in our first room. Oh, we forgot to mess with our trinkets. Okay. So we don't have a fight right away. We did forget to mess with our trinkets, which is unfortunate. But since we took a bunch of people who we already had, we still do have most of the trinkets. I'm not sure if Ron Weasley, who's the only one we replaced, was holding a trinket as well. But it wasn't the biggest mistake, but it's still something that we do want to be aware of. Excuse me for one moment. been a fair amount of sickness going around amongst so no scouting. So we will go on to the next room, why not? A fair amount of sickness going around, so I have a little bit of a head cold. You might be able to hear it in my voice, and my nose is running a little bit. Now here's a grave. We could dig in this grave. Now you, Harry Potter, do have the lowest stress. A grave dug in haste. I'm not sure if pouring holy water on the grave will do any good for it, but no. Digging in a grave is usually a bad idea. Usually results in stress and sometimes a bad thing. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pass on. So we've used up our holy water, unfortunately. We do have a fight here with 2 maggots and a spitter. Let's try. Let's see. These guys can stun us, but we know that this spitter can blight us. So let's try and take him out first. Now we have flashing daggers. We could hit 2 enemies at once on 3 to 7. So on maximum, we could kill these both at once. Let's do it.
Their formation is broken.
Oh.
Maintain the offensive.
Ginny, you are now my favorite. That was brilliant. Let's see whose speed is higher. Your speed is 1. Is that because of slow draw? They're both slow draw, so they'll just. And your speed is like utter bullshit. So we know the Crusader's gonna go last. Let's go ahead and use the. I'm not sure if the speed is determined at the beginning of the round or if it changes. So like if we put, if it's currently that this maggot with his speed of 3 has rolled to go ahead of our bounty hunter, if putting this speed boost on him now gives us a chance to go first or not. I'm really not sure exactly how those stats work, but let's put the bounty hunter still more likely to go before the Crusaders, so let's put the boost on him for the damage alone. Okay, so we do have to encounter this. Will we be stunned? Yes, we will be stunned. Fortunately, we've already gone, so let's collect that bounty.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So Ginny, of course, very much carried her weight there. This is gonna wear out momentarily. Let's see if we have a fight right here. We do have a fight, and we still have 2 rounds of boost left, so that is fortunate for us. Let's consider 8. I think we will still use flashing daggers and spread out the damage at the beginning. It's a 11% chance of critical, which is pretty good. I'm pleased with that, so let's do it. No kills and no debuffs. Now you could use a plague grenade or the blinding gas. Their stun resist is 50% and their blight resistance is higher. We're gonna try to use the stun. No stun, no damage. See, that's what we were worried about. That's what we didn't want to see happen. Now, you can just collect bounty and kill one of these guys. It's going to be a guaranteed kill if we hit. So, kill the one who hasn't acted yet.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Giant hit right there. And of course, we get another fresh one. Let's use Zealous Accusation and try to take out 2 at once. With maximum damage, we could do it.
Press this advantage.
And we did kill one.
Give them no quarter.
Now, I'm pretty sure that, so we're on round 2 now. I'm pretty sure that they'll just create a new one, destroying the corpse. So 3 and 2, still a great opportunity for flashing daggers. It's 2 kills.
As the fiend falls,
now, if we can take this guy out,
blossoms.
Living 1. If we can plague him, he'll die. Let's do it. No, he didn't even have to be light. We just did the damage with the grenade alone. So this
success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I don't know. At this point, it's hard to tell. Now, nothing good here. Let's go ahead and just hit our last room. We're gonna have to backtrack. We're gonna have to eat. Let's light some torches. It is getting quite dark. Use the, Oh, did any of you realize what I just realized? Guess how many torches we have? None. I did not buy any torches, so I guess we're doing a dark run. Surprise! Did not expect that. Alright, well, let's see. We might have to reconsider our damn. No fight here though. Damn. Oh man. Wow, that's what happens when it gets late at night and you're thinking, oh, I can just play a little bit of video games. Sip a little bit of vodka. And it turns out to be far worse than you expected. Alright, so we do have a trap here. Scouted traps will be visible. So what's with this little... Oh, that's very cool. 90%, 90%, 70%. So we will of course go with one of the far 90%. So I like that very well. And I've said so many times already, and we're gonna skip right over this grave. I've said so many times already how
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Damn. This is gonna be bad. I've mentioned how much I love the little quality of life improvements that they've made to the game as they've been improving it, and I will continue to say it. This is a hard game. It's a difficult game. It's a punishing game. If you fuck up like I just did and don't bring any torches, and you're exploring 90% of this giant map, you know, it could go poorly with you. But the thing is, the game is so well made, you can't ever be angry with it for its difficulty level. Now, what I'm thinking here is we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get to this position, and then go around the circle, and then back. Actually, no. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to this position, and then if we get a scout, we'll see. Depending on a scout, what choice we'll make here. But we'll go around one of these little squares, and then just go on. So we'll go here and either go down this way or up this way, and skip the two on the other side. Those are the two that we can skip. That just creates the least amount of backtracking for us, which is what we do want to avoid. So hopefully it being black as pitch will pay off. And I kind of like the night sounds, when it's totally dark in the Weald, the sounds are kind of cool. It's in the Warrens, the sounds are seriously freaky. But hopefully, you know, we've got our +3 to loot. So hopefully we'll get some good loot pickups. And we'll just have to deal with the stress. I didn't see that coming. But we managed to dodge McGonagall there on point, so. And once again, no fight. So we're making out quite well in this dungeon. Let's see if we can manage to get. Of course, our scouting chances, you know, is kind of low in the dark. But let's see what happens. Another trap. This time
Watch your step.
that was ominous. So this time we did take the stress hit, but we managed to resist being blighted, and we do have our anti-venom to deal with that in a situation where you usually get a 2 or 3 level poison. So let's take a look at this bag. Let's see what we find. A map! See? That's what we were hoping for. Alright, so we're going to go down because we know a guarantee that we have at least one empty room. And we can skip this this battle here. So, and there's an obstacle to use our shovel. So this is definitely the path we're going to take. Yeah, this is a room with treasure, but since we only have to explore 90% of the rooms, and we have no light, which makes the monster's accuracy and damage is very high, we're going to take as many empty rooms as we possibly can. So that was fortuitous. Let's go down. Let's see what we find here. 850 gold, so getting some. And keep in mind, if it gets to look really bad and we can't finish this, then we won't. But I think we're gonna make it around this circle when we get here, and we will have to fight a battle here, we know that. So there's a chance that this room is a battle. We don't know. We will definitely have to fight a battle on the hallway upward, and then we're gonna camp here when we get back up to this room. That's our current plan. So let's move on. This is turning out quite well for us. Hunger, so time to eat. This is our first time eating. We will eat heavily when we camp. We'll
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And indeed, it's another empty room, so this is excellent. No fights. We've managed to make out very well. So we do have a fight right here, and we didn't get surprised. Lucky us. So we're gonna follow the same thing that we've been doing and open up with flashing daggers just to get the damage spread out a little bit.
Masterfully executed.
And we've of course got +3 to crits, so opened up with a critical hit. Ooh, that was unfortunate though.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Alright, so the first enemy round has gone off very well against us, but let's see if we can poison both of these guys. And this guy will die if he gets hit with the poison. Yes, they're both poisoned. He's guaranteed to die next turn. And this guy, of course, you know, will move up to the 3rd position, and we can hammer him out. So let's I think we collect the bounty here and get the guaranteed kill, because we need to take out these enemies. They're doing a lot of damage to us. It's in our best interest to just kill as many enemies as quickly as possible. It'd be great for you to get back in the front row, but you can do everything you need to from here. Let's use Smite and try to kill this guy in the front. 5 to 10 damage, not great. Our dodge is down. That's the buff. It only went for one more round. Let's actually use Stunning Blow and take this guy out of commission for a round. He resisted. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we wasted a high damage. But let's use Poison Dart on this guy in the back. I wonder if those poisons will stick. I'm kind of concerned that they won't stack together. So let's, it won't go up to 7 damage per round. So let's not do that. Let's use Pick to the Face on this guy in front. And then we'll collect his bounty. 5 to 10 damage. Good chances for a kill.
A powerful blow.
And we got a critical hit. Took him right out.
Great
So
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And now we're here. We're going to use Battlefield Medicine for the 1 to 2 points of healing, or are we going to use Emboldened Vapors? I think we are going to use the 1 to 2 points of healing, because you're living 20, you're living 15, 11, 14. I think we will just try to get the 1 or 2 points on our bounty hunter. And we got 2, so lucky us. A lot of damage being dealt out by that guy. Let's see if we can kill him this turn. Yes, we can. Good loot.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's rearrange our line and get. So now we know the room is empty, so that's good. We have a old tree. I think we can use medicinal herbs on it. No, it had no effect. All right, forget about it. We found a good bit of gold, and we're gonna have a room which is empty. We're gonna camp here, and then just go on to these last 3 rooms. And I think we can do this without any ill effects. So let's
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
All right, so we're gonna feast because we have plenty of food. So we still have 8. So if we should need to eat twice, we're good. Now let's see what we have for skills. We'll start with our Crusader. He reduce stress. Reduce stress. Remove debuffs. Okay. Reduce stress. Okay. You can scout ahead. That's good. Buff himself and less stress. You can get some scouting chance, reduce stress, and probably reduce other people's stress, but maybe increase it and reduce stress. And you can do reduce stress, remove a disease, and reduce stress and up accuracy. Okay. Interesting. So we don't have anyone who can actually do any healing at this point. So your stress is currently the highest. So we will... reduce stress by 25. Yes. And a chance to reduce everyone else's stress, but a quarter chance to increase their stress. We'll start out with gallows humor and see what happens. How many adventures does it take to die in a pit? So 2 of them didn't care for that. So now we should definitely de-stress Sirius Black and McGonagall. So you can... oh, this is a healing. This is a healing. So I think we'll use the healing on... we will use the healing on Harry Potter. For 6 points. Good. So now we have 6 turns left. We'll use scouting chance buff. Let's reduce. We want to encourage Sirius Black and McGonagall. So we have 2 uses of encourage, and that will leave us with 2, which we can use for night moves. Okay. So we'll encourage you. Your strength honors the light. And what kind of encouragement are you going to give to McGonagall? Find your skills adequate. That was apparently encouraging to her. So now we're your scout ahead costs more, but we'll take night moves. 30% scouting chance. Oh sure. Wander in the night. Don't wait up. So now we will rest and see. Hopefully we don't get ambushed in the night. I can feel my heart. It pumps strong. This place is horrific, and so I'm at ease. How about you? I'm glad to face these dangers with all of you. And Plague Doctor? Nope,
The match
nothing
is
to say.
struck. A blazing star is born.
So we're back up at full light. We only have 3 rooms left. We know that we don't have a fight here. This is a box. The crate was empty. Right. We're doing remarkably well. Let's see if we get the scouting chance when we open this. No, but the room was empty, so once again, no fight. this eerie spiderweb could, well, let's look. Gross. Ew, what happened? I don't know, I mean, maybe it would have given him slow draw, but he was already had slow draw? I don't know. It's not really clear to me what happened just there. Let's move on. Getting dark. Wow, that firelight didn't last long. We're already at 40. And here's our scouting chance. We have no fight here and no fight there. So no more fights. Wow. We managed to get out of this amazingly well. Oh no. Come on, man. I had a key. I could have opened that. Anyway. Alright, let's see. 60, 90, 90. You do it. And we're done. And there's nothing here, so we'll just return to the hamlet.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
So we didn't get much in the way of heirlooms. I mean, we didn't really get much in the way of anything. But, on the other hand, resolve level up. So Harry Potter is now level 2. And he's gained hard skinned. And Ginny Weasley is now claustrophobic and has a backtracker, so no stress penalty when walking backwards. Excellent. McGonagall almost hit level 2. So let us return to the town. And we managed to make it out even though
I
we
can
forgot.
still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Alright, so Mad Eye, of course, now, we're like, you know, let's let him gamble, but he did really badly at that, so he won't be gambling anymore. Alright, so Hermione has been cured of tapeworm, and Hagrid has been cured of his fear of the unholy. So let's check and see who's coming to town. A new Vestal, an occultist, a Houndmaster, and another occultist. So we can definitely take 2. We might, no, we can't increase, we don't have a, because we're out of crests, we can't even increase our barracks. It's really terrible. So we're going to take 2 of these people. We're going to take the Houndmaster for sure, and one of our occultists. So let's see what our Houndmaster is anemic and has zoophobia, but Hound's Rush, Cry Havoc, Guard Dog, and Blackjack. Not the best set of skills that a Houndmaster can have, but I would like to have a Houndmaster in our roster regardless.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
And now we're going to take one of these occultists. Let's see who has the better skills. You have Abyssal Artillery, Weird Reconstruction, Hand from the Abyss, and Damon's Pull. And the other one has Abyssal Artillery, Weird Reconstruction, Vulnerability Hex, and Damon's Pull. So it's a choice between Vulnerability Hex and Hands from the Abyss. And looks like the camping skills are different as well. Wound Care is good. I prefer Wound Care, and Vulnerability Hex is good as well. So let's take this one, the second one.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Let's see. So we've already used Remus Lupin and Sirius Black. So the Houndmaster and Hagrid. Hell. I think we like naming our occultist Regulus Black. is, I believe, the way that Regulus Black spells his name. And our Houndmaster will be how about Seamus? Seamus Finnegan, there we go. What color options do you have? I think, is that the one that it was? Seamus is Irish, right? So it looks like an Irish kind of guy. So there we are. New people. Let's do a little bit of stress relief. Does anyone? Hagrid needs to have some stress relief. So let's go to Abby and send him to pray. Any reason why he can't? He has an unquiet mind. He can't meditate, but prayer should be fine. So, and Mad Eye's ready to go out again. So that's excellent. I think that's good. And we're gonna take Ron Weasley out again, the way that he is. So I think that will do it for base management this time. So as we need to gather much more in the way of everything before we can make any upgrades, we'll just go ahead, turn around, and head back out. So thank you for joining us in Darkest Dungeon on our first accidental dark run, and join us next time. Cheers. Thanks for watching.